Alright then, everybody, welcome back to StarBornFeline. We're playing through another episode of Reverse 1999. Oof, butchered that. So last we left off, we had started a rebellion. Miss Struvis, clever girl, had gone and used the planets from Merton's suitcase to basically overrun one of the lesser used wings of St. Pablo's Foundation. And now it looks like Regulus has an announcement to make. So let's see what's going to happen now.
Do we have the candidate's name list? Show it to me.
Yes. Please wait a minute. It'll be prepared right away. Why is the light on?
Warning! Warning! Everybody listen up. We have taken over the Foundation. Our demands are: release us, set Bertin free. You have 3 days. After that, we are...
Madam, I didn't.
What's the matter? Something wrong with the printer?
No. Oh, right. The candidate name list. Here you are.
Thank you. This is exactly what I need. Sorry for the scene. Like others here, they also have the right to make their voices heard. It is the essential step for us to come to an agreement. We will take care of this, don't worry. However, perhaps we should stop using the old projector. It may lead to accidents, don't you think?
Understood. I'll remove the transfer devices now.
Oh, bloody hell! How dare they cut off the power? This pirate has so much left to declare. Wimps, cowards, hypocrites!
Hear! I can't agree more. It is very rude to hang up before others finish their words.
This is not telephone, Miss Sotheby. But, of course, that's not the point. No matter what, we've communicated to them the most crucial requirements for negotiation. I'm sure they will respond to us properly.
I just want to take the chance to show our attitude. Taking over the radio station at the headquarters of the Foundation, it's a gas in the late hundreds of years. It would have been perfect if we could have another "you can't win" to close it out.
We could look around here to see if there's other broadcasting equipment. However, this apple does not recommend frequent provocation. Right now, it's more important to patrol the surroundings in case we are ambushed by the guards. Miss Druvis is forming abatis alone downstairs. Perhaps she needs our help.
Fine, you have a point. This pirate has decided to put off the plan to liberate the Foundation. Besides forming abatis, what else do we need to do?
There's much to be done, Captain. Find water sources, transfer essential equipment, reserve enough food, set up multiple defenses in the woods, and arrange a duty schedule. Make sure someone is garrisoned outside the suitcase, while others are resting inside.
Well, I have the tomato and potato seeds from Ms. Druvis. We must plant them in the suitcase to guarantee food supply.
Tomato and potato? All vegetables, no meat? Oh, they're meant for the piggies that grow my bacon. When I was wandering the seas, at least I could have a grilled sea bass every day. I wonder what Vertin eats in rehab. Will she be hungry? Almost forgot about the goodies X-Scent. We'll definitely hang in there for a few more days with them. Sotheby, Mr. Apple, you go downstairs first. I'll meet up with you once I bring the box down there.
All right, we will meet you at the entrance. Stay safe.
Alright then. Still but efficient on the Foundation's part. Cutting off any voices of discontent. We did at least put out some notice so we have at least planted that seed that not everyone in the Foundation is happy. Let's see. A rating sheet left behind. You're surrounded by the clerks. Maybe they didn't catch your words just now. It's just a quick brawl. Alright, not a big deal.
Dental checkup.
And right now I'm just going to focus on this scene to get them up to level, and then I plan to start building up a couple of my other characters. Mainly 4 stars since I don't have a lot of 5 stars in this account. Or, 5 and 6 stars. At least not offensive ones. I've noticed most of the characters I've gotten in this account so far have been more support than anything. And well, hopefully that'll change sooner rather than later. Let's see. Play months of Star Pickles.
We need some peaceful moments.
Watch the dance with the Tooth Fairies, and then time to party with regulars after
Are you ready to be blinded?
Hopefully will deal enough damage that regulars can finish that one off.
Are you ready to shake?
If that's not the case,
Woohoo! Release!
hey, 2 down, perfect. Let's see.
No worries.
Okay. This should do it, maybe? Yep, there we go. 2 rounds, no
Hip
problem.
hip! Hooray!
heard. You made your point known. Select a new era and the wrong pirate. Again, I'll just scroll down as we go. One, two, three. One, two, three. Give me all like a chance to at least see these as they go. Part 8. Both sides of the table. Divided a circle into half. Each curve has its own direction.
There is no need to hold an emergency meeting for these. Such declaration of war without tactic or plan B is typical example of Arcanists' behavior. The area they controlled has no value at all, no matter in terms of the size or the influence.
Well, the administration department has not taken official actions yet. I heard the plan was to dispatch a team to escort them to the School of Discipline.
Problem solved then.
Next time, if Verdun brings back more unregistered Arcanists, will the same thing happen again?
I don't understand. It's not a shame to join the Foundation, is it? By signing the agreement, Arcanists will enjoy the right to use arcane skills in human society and be bestowed great honor. The Human Resource Department could have used the whole floor to hold the applications a dozen years ago. Not even the New Age movement could challenge the Foundation's authority in the international community. And these short-sighted exceptions, they aren't even worth being made a topic for the meeting.
Yet, they are not here for the Sempavlo Foundation. They're here for Verdun. They choose to follow her out of their own will because of their admiration for her. That is the essential difference between them and our former recruits.
You mean it's not important at all for them to join the Foundation?
I'm afraid so. But we can't expel them. We both know that the Foundation now requires new members to form a stronger force.
What are you trying to say, Miss Z? Skip to the point.
Today, the House of Intergratus has resubmitted a revised draft of Storm Reformation, Manpower and Discipline. I think it's time to decide if this draft can be adopted, and then start a debate.
You are asking for troubles, madam.
Please turn to page 21, section 3. External personnel recruited by the Timekeeper should be placed within the Timekeeper's department. The Timekeeper has the duties of education and discipline to them, and should be responsible for their follow-up behaviors. Personnel within the Timekeeper's department, subject to the Foundation Staff Code, will take orders from the Timekeeper and are not required to take direct orders from the Foundation. This section allows those unregistered Arcanists to have more autonomy and develop a stronger sense of identity as a part of the Foundation. Meanwhile, by giving orders to the Timekeeper, the Foundation still has the military right to deploy them. It can solve the current problem.
Which means we will be working with some uncontrollable mercenaries.
I'll say it's the reserve service for wartime.
It's not going to work. What happened when the Arcanists were not under control? Massacres, tyranny, endless revenge. History is nothing but a sewer to them, where they vent their excessive energy and deceive those in power with a speech of ignorance. The reality has proven that.
Exactly. What's more, there has never been a reform as such in the history of the Foundation. During the unexpected storm, reforming in a rush will only increase the
Sorry for being late. Quite a heated discussion. I can see you all have a great interest in this draft proposal. Hope I didn't miss too much.
So we can count Miss Z amongst our allies, it looks like. Still, I'm wondering, what is her connection with Verdun more than anything? But let's see. Determined visitor, guardians wandering around the edge of the woods, won't give trying to invite you back into the big white house. Just having throwing in these little fights in between. I mean, it's not a
The
bad
puppy
thing.
wishes to come along.
Start me up! They're
Drop-
just little games.
No. That's just
Relax.
fairies.
Start me up!
And then black.
They're just little games.
Please, don't resist.
Oh yeah, no.
Left hand up! Now right hand up! Lights!
What is that get out of this? Is it simply just paying back a favor if you owe someone?
Don't touch my bag! Peace and love! Peace and love!
You seem to be paying some big harm. Volume just a little bit for the audio. Like, should be able to hear me okay now. But what's Miss Z's whole force in this race? Is she just getting? Is she paying back a favor? Is she helping out a Virgin? But if by helping out Virgin, is she maybe helping someone she wants?
No worries.
Start me up!
I'm just curious how soon.
Please, don't resist.
Rock! Change the world! They're just little games.
Alright.
Start me up!
But going back to the meeting, what they were talking about, I can understand where some of them are coming from. The uncertainty of letting someone more powerful run around unsupervised
Left hand up! Now right hand up!
for various reasons.
What to show, what to
But in doing so, they're becoming... There you go. But
Hip
by
hip!
trying to
Hooray!
hold down the Arcanists in such a way, they're just further aggravating the situation. How to explain it? Think of it like a pot or building up pressure in a machine. Eventually, you gotta let that pressure out, or something will break. And depending on the machine, how delicate it is, it might be something minor, it could be something major, or the whole machine may just fall apart on you. Oof. But I think it's the fact that they have a quote-unquote beneficial thing going on for the humans in the Foundation, that they don't want to change it. So now, but now that something's starting to happen, they're having to consider those options, for better or for worse, on their part. Let's see. What is this saying? There's something else I'm missing, or? Oh, I get it. I think. Sorry, that second yellow, the second dot you see right there. I think that's referring that there might be something else I can do, probably at the end, once I've finished up all the chapters, or all the parts of this chapter. Let's see. But going onward, number 9, wandering dog. Ears low, tail down. She slides back to the shadows of the house.
We are on page 21, section 3. Ms. Z insists on adopting this draft. Ms. Z, please, walk Madame Constantine through this section.
No need for that. I've read the stenographer's report. In fact, this is the second time I'm addressing this proposal. Considering the Integratus has been very determined to its submission, I believe many delegates must have a burning interest in the case. At least it's worth some discussions. Pedra, why do you oppose it?
The rise of Manus Vindictae has caused the Arcanum world to gradually break free from the Foundation. Therefore, we need to monitor what our Arcanists think and control what they do in a stricter manner, in case they go too far. Manus Vindictae has a subversive slogan. Their influence has been getting bigger since the first storm, so has the scale of their infiltration. In the Walden incident of 1929, we were given away in advance. It probably had something to do with the infiltration.
Very well. A point worth discussion. But it is not relevant to our subject here and now. Stenographer, please take down the point Mr. Rosa just made. That will be the subject of our meeting in the 3rd week. Katz, what do you think?
The expectations of our constituencies are on our shoulders. Fear of the Arcanists has grown due to the attacks by Manus Vindictae in many regions. It's not ideal for us to implement the peace policy and promote the arcane technology. To maintain the Foundation's reputation, we have to start with the registered Arcanists, strengthen the regulations, and show the public that Arcanists are reasonable and trustworthy. That is why I am opposed to the draft.
Inspiring. However, what a shame. None of you have realized the key factor in this subject. What is the key element that decides whether this proposal will be approved or not? Manus Vindictae? The constituents? No, it's far simpler than those. It's Vertin. According to the proposal, Vertin will become the only tie between these unregistered Arcanists and the Foundation. As the number of Vertin's field missions increases, she will inevitably get in touch with more and more unregistered Arcanists. That is to say, outside the Foundation's jurisdiction, a group of people is getting stronger each day. An armed force. Her attitude towards the Foundation will be the key to all the issues.
Virgin received her education in SPDM from an early age. She has a clear tendency.
Yes, that's what I think. That's also why I have asked someone who can provide a valid argument on the issue to join us. You may come in, Sonetto.
Good day, Madam Vice President. Greetings to all committee members. May the peace be with us.
The timekeeper is still in treatment. Before she is restored to health, I appoint you to take care of all the relevant matters on her behalf.
Copy that.
Now, I will ask you some questions. Please answer them truthfully.
Clear.
Based on your observation, do you or do you not think the timekeeper has been loyal to the Foundation?
Of course. All the students of the School of Primary Defense of Mankind are devoted to the peace of mankind. We have pledged lifelong allegiance to the Foundation that leads the cause.
That's not what I'm asking. Let's put it differently. Why do you think Vertin would provoke other students to rebel when she was in school?
I do not know. I'm sorry.
After the incident of the storm, why would Vertin show reluctance to invite the unregistered arcanists to join the Foundation?
Because,
At one point in her negotiation with the Mannesman Dictae, Vertin has agreed to join them. What do you think her true intention was? That'll be enough. I believe we all have our answers by now.
Madam Vice President, according to our investigation of the event in 1929 and Timekeeper's report, it is highly possible that Arcana of Mannesman Dictae has the arcane power to influence the sanity and consciousness of others from a certain distance. She is able to exert an irresistible psychic influence on others through short conversations. Timekeeper was under huge threats at that time. I think all of her responses were out of her survival instinct. This is also one of the survival strategies that have been taught in Chapter 1, Book 3 of Introduction to Strategy, edited by the School of Primary Defense of Mankind.
I see. You may leave the room now. We appreciate the information you just added. You've always been an excellent student. We are very proud of you. Now, it's time to leave and rest.
Copy that.
What a controversial issue. What's your view on this, Miss Z?
In my point of view, Virgin does have doubts about current system. But doubts doesn't mean disloyalty. In fact, if we want to further expand the staff to contend against the Mannesman Dictae, we need flexible management. Apply customized standards to arcanists with different backgrounds and different training objectives. Through this, not only can we remove the doubts of Virgin, but also ease the tension between the Foundation and other unregistered arcanists.
You have been very thoughtful. Carry it out, then.
Alright then, what is Constantine cooking up now? Because, well, I promise you, it's most definitely not to give them more power, more freedom. Oof, she brought Sonetto in for this express purpose of just trying to make Vert look as bad as possible by throwing oddball questions Sonetto couldn't answer. Honestly, I think I would have responded if I had, depending on the situation, I may have responded that Vert was trying to get information on the Manus Vindictae, the leaders, and their inner workings, because they, from what I imagine, Vert wrote a report after everything was said and done, and gave Foundation new information and knowledge that they may not have had before. But honestly, I'm not Sonetto, so I cannot just go and say that. But for now, everybody, comment down below. What are your thoughts on Madam Vice President? Oof. Talk about a nut job. Besides that, remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that algorithm stuff. And remember, everybody, be kind. Let's create something new tomorrow. And I'll see you all on the next episode. For now, this has been StarBornFeline signing off, saying goodbye.